Hello guys, welcome to our YouTube channel again. For today is very massive. Today is very massive. Now for today I'm going to try and then let's say you have an application on your computer and then the application is refusing to launch. You try to launch the application and then you keep getting the notification that of application error. Yeah, the application was unable to start correctly, whatever, and click OK to close window. You've tried it for several times, yet the application won't launch. Now you have so many ways of doing or solving this problem. But for today, you are going to work with only two of them. In this video, you are going to work with only two of them. In our next videos, we are going to show you how to use the various other steps. For today, you are going to use the seventh step that you have on the screen. That's the uninstall and reinstall the Microsoft Visual C++ redistributable or repair it. And then you are also going to see how to run or scan our hard drive. You run the CHK DSK to scan the hard drive. Now I'm going to do only, and then we are also going to use the running in compatibility mode. Yeah, so we are going to use these three steps, and then we'll see whether we can be able to solve our problem with the program. So in our next videos, we are going to also show you how to do the other steps. So you are going to run the program as administrator number 1, and then number 7, you are going to uninstall and reinstall the Microsoft Visual C++ redistributable, or we are going to see how to repair it. And then we are also going to run the CHK DSK, and then we are also going to run the program in you are going to see how to run the program in compatibility mode. Now remember, if you are not very good with the machine, make sure you don't go starting any of these. Get someone who is very good with hardware, and then the person is going to help you to solve your problem easily. Now let's see, how do you run a program as administrator? Before you try installing any application, you realize that you are told to run the program as administrator. So you ask yourself, why do I need to run the program as administrator again? Well, let's see. So you look for your program and then you right click. Now you right click, you click on more, then you realize that I have pin to taskbar, run as administrator, open file location. So we run as administrator. So when you run as administrator, this is what I'm supposed to get, and then you click on yes. You realize that still our problem hasn't been solved. So if this doesn't work for your program, don't worry. You move on to the second step, that's the uninstalling and then reinstalling the Microsoft Visual. In this case, you wouldn't uninstall and then reinstall, you will learn how to repair it. So you look for your control panel, you open your control panel, and then when you launch it, when you launch your control panel, that's what you are going to use to check Microsoft Visual. So when you launch your control panel, you come to program, click on programs, click on programs and default. You have a range of programs here, Now you realize that you have a long list of Microsoft Visual C++ ranging from this part down to this side. you wouldn't need all of them. You wouldn't need all of them. Now remember, these are special applications you are going to need for your computer to be able to run. So make sure you don't do anything you are not very sure of. If you want it to be simple for you, you come to the search button over here and then you type Microsoft Visual C++. So this is what we are going to have. Now, what we are going to try to repair start right from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is what we are going to try to repair. Except that, make sure you do not start any different thing with the Microsoft Visual C++. So you right click on it and then you click on change and then you click on repair. So it moves on to the processing time and then is that everything that is supposed to do. Click on close. Then you do same for the rest of the Microsoft Visual C++. Now when you are done with the Microsoft Visual C++, you have to restart the computer again. When you restart the computer and then you try and launch the application, if it doesn't launch, you move on to another step. You run the CHKDSK scan to scan the hard drive. You can also use this method to help you fix problems with your hard drive. So how do you run the command to scan the hard drive? You come to the search button or you click on the start menu. You click on the start your search button and then you type command prompt. You click on the command prompt, then you launch it. Now when you launch the command prompt, you move on to type CHKDSK, then /F/R. This is what you are supposed to type. CHKDSK /F/R. When you are done, you click on enter. So you realize I have access denied as you do not have sufficient privileges or disk may be logged. But if it doesn't work, you change the R. The R that you have, you change it to X. You change the R to X. So you are going to have DSK /F/X. Then click on enter. That one too, which means there is a problem with my disk. But you try any of these two and then you move on to type. You'll be asked whether you really want to scan your hard drive or you do not want to scan it. But whichever way you click on, when it's happening that way, you type Y. You just type capital Y. So it's your shift plus Y and then you type your capital Y and then click on enter and then you restart your machine. When you restart the machine, you realize that it runs a scan on your hard drive. Now remember, anytime you want to run the CHKDSK, you should state the disk that you want to scan. Either the main disk. When you, if you've done a partition like I have on my machine, I have the local disk, I have an external hard drive, and then a new volume. So you try and then you make the command prompt with your which of the disk you want to scan. So if you want to be sure of that one too, you type the CHKDSK, the disk I want to use. Over here you see that even the disk has already been chosen. So CHKDSK and then /F/R, or you type CHKDSK /F/X, and then it will move on to do your scan for you. When you are done, you will start the machine, and then it will move on to do your scan for you, and you try launching your program again. Also, the last thing you can do is to reinstall that program again. You try to reinstall the program again. So the normal process you use to installing the program, you uninstall the program that you already have on your machine, and then you reinstall that program again. When you are done, you try launching it. If any of these doesn't work, I will recommend that you update your Windows. I'm sure when you update the Windows, everything will be fine for you, and then you would have your program running. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and then leave a comment below so we know how well we are doing with our videos. It's a thank you and bye bye.